Hello everyone and welcome to episode number 8 of the JaianMusic Q&A series. Today's question comes from Michael Smith and he asks, what's your opinion on parody artists? So, parody artists. I absolutely love parody artists. One of the very first YouTube musicians I got into and really inspired me to make YouTube videos was Dave Days, and he did a bunch of parodies back in the day. I don't think he does as many now, but I checked out his Baby parody, I checked out his Miley Cyrus parodies, and they made me laugh so hard. And I thought it was so creative and so funny, and a very creative way to garnish more views for yourself, because obviously when people are be looking at a famous song, they might come across your parody video. So that was really impressive when I saw how many views and subscribers he had based on the parodies he did and all the content he created. So yeah, I love parody artists. I think they're amazing, and I think it takes a certain amount of creativity to be a parody artist. It's not just making a cover. It's really reworking the story of the song and reworking the lyrics to really make an entire piece for your audience, not just re-recording everything and then putting it out there. So I think it's really creative and really cool. Another parody artist I really enjoy is the Key of Awesome. Those guys are absolutely hysterical. Whenever I put on any of the parodies, they make me laugh so much. And they make so many different parodies, so I love watching their videos. So yeah, I love parody artists. I think they're funny. I kind of wish I could do parodies myself. I was always into doing parodies, but I never took the time to really create a parody. I don't know if I'd be passionate enough to get behind a huge production like making a parody song, because you got to think of it. You got to redo all of the instrumentals, okay? You got to do all of that mixing, mastering, all of that, and then you got to rework all of the lyrics and really create a brand new story. So that's really challenging and a hard task. And these people like Dave Days and the Key of Awesome, they pump out videos like that all of the time. I remember watching Dave Days' Miley Cyrus parodies, and they make me laugh so hard. Like the 7 Things parody he did. That was such a good video, and I can't stop watching it. It's so funny. It's so good. Like Dave Days and the Key of Awesome are really the only 2 parody artists I listen to, and I take the time out of my day to go to their channel and check out if they put out any new content. So yeah, parody artists are very fun, very great. It's a really good way to connect with your audience too, because it shows that not only are you a musician, but you're also comedic, you know? I like your parody artists a lot. Parodies need to be really well done in order to pull them off. You can't just make a mediocre production, because that's really going to cost you in the long run. People are going to find it unfunny or a waste of their time, and that's just going to piss off people, and it's not going to make people want to come back to your channel. So if you're going to do parodies, they got to be really, really good. It's one of those types of videos where, yes, all types of videos should be good, but this one has to be especially good because you're catering to an entire new fan base, you know? If you made a Katy Perry parody, you got to cater to all of those fans that can potentially watch your video. And that's something I think Dave Days does very, very well. His parodies are very precise. They're funny and they're good. And another thing about parodies too is that they can't be too offensive. Like, you can poke fun about the artist or the fan base or whatever the material is, but you don't want to get too offensive, because that's also going to turn people off. And I wish I could find more YouTubers who do parodies. So by any means, if you guys know any funny YouTubers who do parodies, please link their channels in the comments or Facebook it too. I would really love to watch those. I find that when you're an artist, you have a wider line to walk, you know? You have more options to really satisfy your audience. But when you're a parody artist, you really gotta cater to the fan base of the video you're parodying. So it's a much tougher job. So I give props and credit where credit is due. And parody artists are very, very talented individuals, for sure. One thing I would find really cool is if there was a parody band. I don't know if there is. And like this band, their only thing is doing parody songs. They're strictly parody artists. And if they could go on tour, I think that would be really cool. And it would be funny, let's say Lady Gaga goes on tour, right? And a parody band would basically, the night right after, like let's say she plays in Chicago, the night right after, that band would play in Chicago. That would be a cool way to garnish some fans too, you know? We're Lady Gaga parody bands. We're going to follow her around on tour. And every spot she goes to, the day after we'll be there. We'll be playing a little bit. I mean, it can go both ways. It can get you a lot of love and like new supporters, but people might find that really like annoying too. So like I said, being a parody artist is a tough job. But yeah, I respect them because they work really hard at what they do. That's all I got for this topic, guys. Thank you guys so much for checking out this JaianMusic Q&A episode number 8. I can't believe we're at already 8 episodes. I'm still in France. I'm going to be coming back. Don't worry about that, guys. And if you want to follow me on social media, my Twitter is @tweetmejaian. You can like my Facebook page, facebook.com/JaianMusicBand. And my website is JaianMusic.com. Thank you guys so much. Next week's question is going to be really, really cool. So stick around for that. Once again, thank you, Michael, and have a good day, guys. Bye.